There are some things you don't notice until it's already too late. In a jolly compound, life was simple. 5 houses facing each other. Shared well, shared problems, shared gossip. Everybody knew everybody. So when the new tenant arrived, she didn't go unnoticed. Her name was Amaka. She came in the evening. No luggage, no relatives, no explanation. Just a single black bag and silence. "Who be that?" Mama Beezy whispered from her doorway. "I don't know," replied Musa, the mechanic. But she no greet anybody. And that was the first thing they all noticed. She didn't greet. The second thing? She didn't smile. Amaka moved into the last room at the end of the compound. The one people avoided. Not because anything had happened there, but because nothing ever felt right about that room. Days passed. Amaka kept to herself. She came out early in the morning, returned late at night. Never spoke, never laughed, just watched. Always watching. It was Kelechi who noticed it first. A boy of 17. Sharp eyes, curious mind. The kind of person that sees what others miss. That afternoon, the sun was high, bright, harsh, unforgiving. Everyone had shadows. Clear, dark, following them like loyal companions. Everyone, except Amaka. Kelechi froze. He blinked, looked again. The ground beneath her was empty. No outline, no movement, nothing. "Maybe not my eye," he muttered. But deep down he knew. Something was wrong. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept replaying it in his head. No shadow, no shadow, no shadow. The next day, he watched her again. Carefully, patiently. Amaka stepped out. The sun hit her. The ground remained bare. Kelechi's heart started racing. This no normal. He told Musa. Musa laughed. "You day watch too much film." He told Mama Beezy. She hissed. "Leave that girl alone." But Kelechi couldn't let it go. Because now, Amaka had started noticing him too. Every time he looked at her, she was already looking back. And her eyes, cold, empty, like she knew something he didn't. That night, something changed. Kelechi woke up suddenly. No sound, no reason, just fear. He sat up. The compound was quiet. Too quiet. Then, a soft knock. Tap, tap, tap. His heart skipped. Who would knock at this time? "Who's there?" he whispered. No response. Tap, tap, tap. Slowly he stood up, walked to the door, opened it. Nobody. Just darkness. He stepped out slightly, looked around. Nothing. Then, he noticed something on the ground. A shadow. Right in front of his door. But it wasn't his. Because it moved. Before he did. Kelechi staggered back. What is this? The shadow stretched, twisted, and slowly rose, forming a shape. A woman's shape. His breath caught. No. Then he heard it. Right behind him. "You can see me." Kelechi turned slowly. And there she was. Amaka, standing right inside his room. But something was wrong. The lamp flickered. And for a brief second, her body glitched. Like it wasn't fully there. "You're not supposed to see me," she whispered. Kelechi's legs shook. "What are you?" She tilted her head, smiled faintly. "I am what is left when the light rejects you." Suddenly, the shadow on the ground rushed toward him. Kelechi screamed. Morning came. Kelechi's room was open, empty. No sign of struggle, no blood, no noise. Just one thing. A shadow. Attached to the wall. Shaped exactly like him. Frozen. Watching. The compound was in chaos. Where is he? What happened? Who saw him last? But Amaka said nothing. She just stood there, watching. That was when Mama Beezy noticed it. The ground. Amaka's feet. And beside her, a shadow. Not one, but two. One belonged to her. The other moved slightly slower. Like it was learning. Like it was new. Mama Beezy's voice trembled. "God help us." That night, someone else heard a knock. Tap, tap, tap. And a voice followed. Soft. Familiar. "Open the door, it's me." In a jolly compound. They now lock their doors earlier. They avoid looking at the ground. And most importantly, if your shadow ever moves before you do, run. Because it might not be yours anymore. This is Mitch Tales.